Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. I'm going to do a knife collection video of my fixed blades, and I've really only gotten into fixed blades in the last 9 months, a year. So it's amazing how much my collection has grown since then. I really got into them at first just to have nicer knives in the kitchen. I was really into pocket knives, but then I kind of fell down a rabbit hole. Most of the knives I'm going to show you are Bark River and LT Wright. And I don't know what order to do this in, so I'll vaguely go from smallest to biggest. So first off, probably the smallest one I have is by Baltic Blades. Can't remember the name, but it's named after the only poisonous snake in Lithuania where this is made. Very cool little pocket scalpel, and as the name implies, extraordinarily sharp. This thing is a beast. Very, very sharp, and a fun little knife to carry around. Next smallest is probably my mini. This is the mini Canadian in 3V. I really like this knife. It's got nice little black liners in there, thin black liners, orange, and then I put a nice uh, uh, lanyard on it so that my pinky finger can wrap around it. Chokes up nice, really nice, great little knife, and it disappears in the pocket. So often I just keep it in its sheath and then I just stick it in my pocket. Um, Next, and so this isn't going to necessarily be, I'll try to go by size, but uh, whatever. This is North Arms from Canada, Magna Cut. I think this is my first Magna Cut blade I ever got, right when Magna Cut came out. North Arms is a great company. They make some awesome knives like the Skaha 2, and some great cookware as well. But this is the Bird and Trout knife. Really cool little knife, very thin behind the edge. Absolutely love the machining on this, and it's just a great little knife. Good little sheath that it comes with. Very cool. Next, Iron River from Bark River Knives. This is a Magna Cut. It's a high saber grind, but with a convex blade on it. It's got the pins on it, green and yellow maple burl. Very awesome knife. I really like this a lot. This is used often in my kitchen. Next, let's talk about this guy. This is the Bird and Trout knife. I just did a review of this. Very cool knife, very good for skinning. This is CPM 154. I like this knife a lot, again, with the maple burl. Very cool. Next, let's talk about the taupe. I think this is an awesome, awesome knife. This is the first production run of this. Very nice, and it's made by taupe. The design by taupe, made by Bark River. Very cool knife. This is Magna Cut, and I can't believe that these lasted so long. I think they finally sold out, but this is a great, great little knife, and I really like it a lot. This is orange, Osage orange handle, by the way. Next, Daily Carry by LT Wright. I really like the sheath I had made on the secondary. Just this thing is with me a lot. This was the DLT exclusive with the orange liners. Very cool knife. I like this guy a lot. Carry it very often. I'm never going to get this all in. There's a bunch of knives off to the side too. So let's talk about the Frontier Trapper. I've been carrying this a lot lately because I've been redoing a building, as it were. And I just having a little fixed blade while you're doing construction work is great. Mountain handles, mountain scales. This is a BL, which is a metal that I've come to really like recently. I need to sharpen this guy up because I've been using it so much, but this Frontier Trapper is an awesome knife. LT Wright, great, great knife. Next, let's talk about the Mako. This is from Creeley Blades, and it was like the first small fixed blade that I had that I really just fell in love with, Magna Cut. Comes in a lot of different kinds of scale choices. This is a great, great knife. And the pocket sheath that it comes with is awesome. It's really cool that it comes with a pocket sheath with a built-in ulti clip. Yeah, I just can't say enough about this knife. Awesome, awesome knife. So still on the small side, let's keep going. This is the Bush Baby, an A2 steel, and it was pre-stained for me, acid washed, and very cool little knife. It's chunky, and really, like, if you were stuck in the woods with this and this alone, you could sharpen it out there, and you could keep going forever. Keep it going forever, and you'd be fine. And it's nice, sharp, edge to it on the spine for starting fires. Great ergos, even though it looks chunky. Great knife. And a great sheath too. I really like this little dangly sheath with a fire iron on it, fire loop on it. Cool knife. Next, let's talk about the ultralight field knife. This was the first production run from Bark River Knives. I really like this design a lot. Again, maple burl. This is the yellow and green maple burl. Very nice, cool shape. It's kind of like a clip point, false clip point. I don't know what you would call it, but convex grind with a little bit of a saber at the top and clip point up here. This isn't sharp, but yeah, this is a nice knife. It feels really good in the hand, and I just like it a lot. I'm going to say that a lot. Sorry, guys. This is the Hunter. Maybe I'm forgetting the complete name of it, but this is Magna Cut as well. This is Bark River Knives. This is just a traditional hunting knife. Very cool. Bought that late at night. Didn't even realize I had bought it because I was a little tipsy at the time. But, you know, that's how it goes, right? Next, the Overland from T.J. Swartz. I just did a review of this. This is a great knife for the camp kitchen. This is also Magna Cut. Very cool knife. Very good ergos. You can kind of semi-customize it when you buy it. This is just a great camp kitchen knife. I love this to death. Next, let's talk about some Moras. I've got the Mora Robust here. Everyone should have one. 15 bucks. This guy sits next to my fireplace, and I am always using this to make kindling and start fires. Great knife, and everyone should have one of those. I also just recently got this $15 knife from Ultral. I can't remember the name of it specifically, but it's carbon steel, and like the Mora, I got it because people suggested it, and it's, you know, got almost the exact same profile as the Mora, but it's a little bit thicker behind the edge, and the handle is bigger too. Another knife that you could easily get and have hanging around forever, just in the glove box of your car or whatever, and just have a fixed blade on you at all times. I have this BPS knife. It's this is high carbon, but I accidentally stained the blade on this. This, I believe, is high carbon as well. Very cool shape to it. It's kind of like a Northern Hunter type feel to it, but with a Scandi grind. BPS Knives is made in Ukraine, and I wanted to support them when the war first started, and it's worth checking out. These are fairly cheap. I think they're under 30 bucks, maybe 20 bucks. They make the knives for the Ukrainian military. I like it. And it came with a great sheath too for that price. Next, let's talk about the Mora Garberg. This is a $70 knife and made in Sweden, stainless steel. This is the stainless steel version. It's got almost a full tang, and it's just a great beater knife as well. More robust, obviously, than the Robust from Mora. And again, I keep this next to my fire. Very sharp spine, good for starting fires. And next, we're getting into some of the larger knives now. No fixed blade knife collection would be complete without the Bravo 2. This is the Bravo 2 in Magna Cut. I have the ramped version. It's the only knife that I have that has a ramp on it. I don't mind it. Some people do. I think it's great. This is just a classic knife, and the ergos on this are incredible. Really locks in when you hold it tight. Convex grind. This thing is the only knife you would need in an apocalypse. Great, great knife. Speaking of great knives that would be the only thing you need in an apocalypse, let's talk about the LT Wright Genesis and A2. This thing is a beast. Nice thumb scallops, finger scallops, really good for bushcraft. Sharp spine. The A2 means you'll be able to sharpen it very easily. And because it's Scandi, it stays sharp forever. This thing will go through wood, and I've batoned with it countless times. And it really hasn't taken that much damage given how much I've actually used it in rough situations. Very cool. Next, the GNS LTAC. This is from LT Wright, false clip point. This is a high saber grind. Very cool. I got this from, I think this was the Red Wall, or it was 4 on the Floor. Great program that LT Wright has. Full tang, nice brass pins on it. This matted double red canvas is micarta is great. I haven't used this a lot yet because I got it at the end of fall or beginning of winter, and I just haven't gone camping yet to get a chance to really get my head around this. This is O2. Very cool. And then, are we down to my last one? I think so. Last one I have is the first one I ever had. I think this definitely came from my father, and I think it came from my grandfather as well. This old Bowie knife is very old, and I really need to take it apart and you know, and take care of it. Full tang. It has a lot of family history to it for me. I need to find out more about it. All I know is that it's a Bowie, and it's a big honking chunk of metal. I don't even know what kind of steel it is. But it's been sharpened badly. It's been a beater for, you know, my father's life when he was a little kid, and I assume my grandfather as well. So a very cool piece of family history, but, you know, it's in the collection. I should take better care of it and figure it out. The stamp on it says Western, and I can't read the small letters other than USA, and of course it says Bowie right there. So that is my fixed knife collection. Pretty large, right? Considering that I really only got most of these knives within the last few months, honestly. But, you know, it's an itch that is hard to scratch. I actually already have a few custom knives or semi-custom knives like that on back order or pre-order or whatever that I'm waiting for. So I thought I would just do a quick video and show you kind of like what I have so far. It's been a long time since I've done this kind of knife collection video, so I just wanted to show you guys. I think next weekend I might attempt to do the pocket knives, but I've got like 5 times as many pocket knives, so I don't even know how I'm going to attempt to do that, but we'll see. So thanks so much for joining me today. Click the link below to follow down to Patreon to support the channel. And you can also like and subscribe and leave a comment. That really helps the channel too. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.